Hey there, my name's Soda Pop, and I'd like to share with you something that's been on my mind for the last few days. The video you're viewing is a search and destroy match I had not too long ago, where I ended up going 14-2, which I thought might be interesting to those who are like me and enjoy watching a good game of Black Ops 3. I ended up finishing 14-2, but not before I had one really big mistake. Let's see if you can spot it. So, like many of you, I've been anxiously anticipating the next iteration of Call of Duty, and hoping they'd go back to the boots on the ground as we've been calling it. I really didn't enjoy Advanced Warfare, but I did like Black Ops 3's interpretation of this. It did take me a while to get used to it, but now that I am, I think I'd really miss it if it was gone. Recently, I had forgotten to renew my PlayStation Plus account, and having spent way too much money on a new computer, I couldn't really afford to put anything else on my credit card. So, for a month I was unable to play Black Ops 3. What I did was I went back and played both Black Ops 2 and Ghosts, which surprised to find that I rather enjoyed Ghosts. Surprised because I really didn't like it when it first came out, and because of that, I have almost no time invested in it. But one thing I noticed right away was that I missed both the speed and the advanced movement system, much to my surprise. There are many times in both of those games when I would have benefited from the boost jump or the boost slide. It would have really gotten me out of some tight jams I was in. I know Ghost has its own type of slide, but I have found it to be not particularly helpful. I guess after all the time I put into Black Ops 3, I've gotten so used to it that their older style now feels dated. The pacing is much slower too, although the time to kill in Ghost is crazy high, the run speed and overall feel of the games just feel like they're from a bygone era. Bygone era. When I first started playing Black Ops 3, I thought that while it was a good game, it wasn't a great game, unlike its predecessor, 2. But having taken that month-long break, I now realize it is much better than I gave it credit for. And if they do away with the advanced movement system and slow it down to fit in a non-futuristic setting, which I think they would have to for it to have any sense of realism, I would miss it terribly. I never thought I'd feel that way, but I do. With the old style used in Modern Warfare Remastered, I believe other people probably feel the same way, as there doesn't seem to be nearly as much interest in it as there was when it first came out. Now, for such a highly anticipated game, it's strange to see that there doesn't seem to be many people playing it anymore, comparatively with earlier releases of COD, which some of them I played for a couple years or more. I think the slower pace and an older feel to it is the reason why this is so. Not solely, no, but I definitely think it has had a negative effect on its player base. While I really wanted a Vietnam-era COD game, now I find myself really doubting if it'll be the success we all think it will be. You might want to compare this with Battlefield 1 and its World War I setting. And while I do think that's a great game, the previous games didn't have the advanced movement either, so it wasn't a drastic change, play-wise, to the older Battlefield games. Even with its success, it does seem like there have been some issues reported by its user base, and it seems to be slowing down as well. While I enjoy the non-advanced movement systems of the older CODs and other FPS games, I think I'd really like it if they continued on at least one of the Call of Duty forks in a futuristic setting, so that we could have a fast advanced movement. I know that there are also other really successful FPS games that don't use that type of system, like Overwatch and Rainbow Six Siege. But the truth is that while they do have overlapping fan bases, they're similar yet substantially different games, whose player bases have different expectations of what they want in those games. There are a ton of people still playing Black Ops 3, and the movement system is used and enjoyed by everyone still playing it. The game just wouldn't be the same without the double jumps and boost slides. Infinite Warfare added a mode where you can play without the boosted jumps, while keeping the power sliding, but from what I've seen and heard, not a lot of people are playing with it. As far as anyone plays Infinite Warfare, that is. I really believe if they want to make a decent older style COD, they can't add these things in, as it will take away the feeling of whatever time period they're going for. What might happen is what seems to be happening to Modern Warfare Remastered. We'll play it for a short while and then go back to Black Ops 3, which honestly is probably what I'll end up doing. While I did enjoy playing the older Call of Duties, when I was on temporary exile from Black Ops 3, I still missed that game more than I ever thought I would. Who would have thought that Treyarch would end up being the Call of Duty developer? Although I'm glad they are. Anyways, to wrap it up, this is obviously just my personal feelings, but I'd be interested in hearing yours. I'll let the gameplay out here. As I said, I finished 14-2 with one major screw up, but I accidentally stopped recording before it displayed the final count. You can see the score in the video and the final time I pull up the scoreboard. Once again, my name is Soda Pop. I hope you enjoyed the video. Later, chums. Oh, there goes that streak. Holy, calm down on the trigger, buddy. If you're not aiming at him, you shoot 20 times, it's still not going to hit him. Oh, you must have let go. Yeah, about 20 shots. That's pretty funny. I gotta keep that one. Don't forget to aim.
Dispatch resupply. HCXD online.
I stole my care package because I wasn't paying attention because it was kicking so much ass. That fucking serves me right. I got cocky, so I just threw my care package. I got killed while waiting for it. I think got him in the long run. Oh, can't be worse than 20 shotgun guy.
Incoming